Hey, how are you? I've got lip fillers now. Call me Kylie Jenner, I've got lip fillers. Hey guys, how are you going? Today I'll be talking about 20 things that I wish I knew before I got braces. Now, I've had my braces on for just over a year. I'm actually getting them off soon, so I'm going to be surprising you all and even my friends, my family. I'm not telling them when I get them off. That time is coming soon, so make sure you just keep an eye on my Instagram. If you aren't following my Instagram, it's just at m_AADDS. So number one is that the process of getting your braces on doesn't actually hurt. I know that I was so nervous thinking that it would hurt, or I don't know, I just had this pre-idea in my head that getting braces on would hurt. It is uncomfortable, but it doesn't hurt. It's not painful at all. Although that bit's not painful. The painful bit comes in, well, for me it was the next day, is when your teeth are like, oh, something's on my teeth, get it off, ow, ow, ow. And that was how it was for me. I didn't know what the pain felt like. So for me, the pain felt like my teeth were just paper thin and they were all out of the gums, and when you bit down, like, it was like pushing them all back into the gums in the correct spot. Does that make sense? That hurt a lot, I'm not gonna lie. Like, you can eat noodles or mashed potato, yogurt, ice cream, anything that's really, really soft. And that probably lasted around a week. Number 3 is lisps. So when you get your braces on for the first time, and like literally the minute you get them on and you say your first sentence, you will lisp. It's the most common thing, and it's something that you get used to so quickly. It goes away. It's just your mouth trying to just accept what's just been put on them. So you just lisp for, you know, like a few hours or a day or whatever until you start getting used to the braces. But that's not really a big thing, but that's also something that I didn't really know. Number 4. So number 4 is a tip that I've already said in my previous video, and that is to bring lip balm or pawpaw cream to any appointments. I didn't know this, and I definitely found out the hard way because my lips got so dry. Number 5, now that we're on the topic of lips, I just want to say that once you get your braces on, your lips feel so weird. Like, you'll just find yourself going like, so it just takes a bit of time to adjust and to get used to the lips sitting in the position above the brackets. Not above the brackets, you know what I mean. Your lips obviously aren't in the same position as they were before. Number 6. Now, when you get your braces tightened, I'm not gonna lie, it really hurts. Well, it did for me because I have no pain tolerance whatsoever. So it really hurt, and it was just basically the same feeling as when you got your braces on the first time and you just had to eat, you know, noodles and all those soft foods that I had spoken about before. Number 7. Number 7. So when you first get your braces on, or when you get your braces tightened, for me especially, I had realized that I would eat at the back of my mouth. So I would put the food towards the back of my mouth. So you have to be prepared that you could maybe only eat on one side of your mouth on one day or the other on the other day. So once you have finished eating and getting the water and sloshing around your mouth and just trying to get rid of the food as much as you can, just make sure, I cannot stress this enough, make sure you look in your freaking phone, like, to make sure that all of the food is out. Because I'll tell you, I have made the mistake of freaking not doing that and then talking to someone, and then I go to the bathroom and I'm like looking at myself and there's food in my mouth. Oh, it's so embarrassing. So please, 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 if you take anything out of this video, it is to check your teeth after you have eaten to make sure all of that freaking food has gotten out of your mouth, because it'll save you so much embarrassment. So number 9 is about brushing our teeth. And if you were like me and kind of was a bit lazy, which was not good, and I've definitely learned from that, you need to realize that brushing your teeth is kind of a little bit more difficult now that you have your braces on, because you have to go under that side of your brackets and then over to get all in between. And using a orthodontic or dentist brush is a saver. It is literally a hero. I got one given to me in a pack of my aftercare for braces, and honestly I love it. Number 10. So another thing that is really odd, or that people never really told me, was, you know, as a kid you always had that idea that you can't kiss people with braces, or you might like clash and hit their braces, or all that kind of stuff. You can kiss. It's not, you don't clash heads and hit his braces or her braces. It's just so normal and you get used to it so quickly. So just don't worry about that. Okay, number 11, and this one I had no idea about and no one had told me, but braces give you an automatic lip filler. It's like, hey, how are you? I've got lip fillers now. Call me Kylie Jenner, I've got lip fillers. But what's the secret? Braces. Braces is the secret to DIY lip filler, because it just it just pushes your lips up, like this whole area. It's like. Number 12. So as I said before, food gets in your mouth. So another big one is to just realize and understand how much food actually gets in your mouth. And sometimes, you know, you've eaten and then you wait a few hours and then you just like feel something squiggling back there and it's just like another snack. That's what you get. It's just like, ew, yeah, ew. Now I think about it, it's just so gross. But just make sure you realize how much food is going to get in there and be conscious of what food that you're eating. Number 13. So this one is kind of when you get your braces on. Oh, this one was like, you just look at yourself in the mirror and you're like, I just look 5 years younger. Honestly, when I get them off, I'm gonna look like 50, 60,000 trillion years older, because this girl gets asked for ID everywhere, because the minute I open my mouth, they're like, underage. Nope. Hey guys, I'm just editing, and what I was supposed to say was just be prepared to look a little bit younger than your actual age, because that happens to me all the time. And yeah, so just be prepared for that. Number 14 is a big one, because when you get braces on, you just think it's such a long process, because they tell you you're going to have them on for a few years or 15 months, and you're like, oh my god, it's going to take forever. But then it was literally like at the 3-month mark or something so small, and my teeth had already like gotten straight. I was like, why aren't I done yet? They're straight. Whole reason that braces that go for so long is just little tiny adjustments or just setting them into place. And yes, so your teeth will change so much faster than you think, and you know, just be so happy about that. Number 15, that kind of goes hand in hand with whatever number before I was talking about, but not many people actually care you have braces. Simple as that. No one actually cares, and the people that do care are idiots and are mean, and you shouldn't listen to them. Number 16. So this one is like, do as I say, not as I do kind of thing, or like a bit controversial. But you can actually eat the foods that they tell you not to eat. Oh, I said it. Like, I'm such a bad person. I'm not going to stop eating the foods I love because I've got braces. Is that a bad thing? Probably. That just sounded so bad with what I was trying to say, but I'm saying like you can get around eating those types of things. Obviously, if you want to listen to your dentist, which you should be doing, you could do that, but I was just letting you know that it's not a detrimental thing if you eat certain foods or drinks that you weren't allowed to eat. Number 17. So this one is a very big realization, and something I didn't know, or no one really told me, was that when I ate, you just, you know, get the food out of your mouth, but you don't even realize all the foods that are literally just stuck in the weirdest spots, and then you brush your teeth and you just like see it all come out. So just be so prepared to see some gross stuff come out of your mouth, like all the foods that have been sitting there or for the day, or you know, just icky food. I don't know, ew, is that weird to say? Number 18, so we're nearly finished. Sorry, I've been talking for ages, but number 18 is you'll have setbacks. And some of you might not. I personally haven't had too many of a setback, but obviously this is going to go hand in hand with 19 as well. But you just need to choose appointment times and the times to get your braces on wisely. People that live in the country that don't usually go up to Perth, it can be quite difficult to get your way up there just for a 5-10 minute appointment. So definitely be prepared to have setbacks with appointments, or have setbacks if your teeth aren't moving as fast as the orthodontist would like them to. But I mean, it's worth it in the end, right? Yes. Number 20. Woo, we're at the end. So number 20 is that you'll be so bloody grateful at the end of this whole process, because you have straight teeth. You have the teeth you want, you feel confident. You'll just be so grateful and so appreciative that you could actually go through this experience because you could afford it, or you know, just so many different things that some people might not be able to do. Yes. Thank you so much for watching. If you like this video, give it a like and a comment, and make sure to subscribe for more videos, because I've definitely been very lazy and I'm very sorry about that. And also, I think that's it. See you later.